Welcome to today's Explainer. We're lighting the fuse on a company called Premier Explosives, which is right at the heart of India's booming defense and space sectors. We're going to break down its absolutely explosive growth, its pretty ambitious plans, and, the serious risks that could really alter its trajectory. So this is really the big question we're tackling today. How does a company's order book literally become its rocket fuel? We're about to see how a flood of new contracts totally ignited this company's journey, but also the kind of turbulence that such a rapid ascent can create. So let's dive in.
Okay, first things first, let's get a really clear picture of who Premier Explosives actually is. They've been around for a while, but their role has become more and more critical lately.
So the company basically operates in three main areas. On one side, you've got the really high-tech stuff, solid propellants for missiles and rockets for the defense and space sector. Then you have the industrial workhorses, the explosives and detonators for big mining and infrastructure projects. And on top of that, they also provide operations and maintenance services for some key national facilities. And just take a look at their client list. It's basically a who's who of India's strategic establishment. We're talking about DRDO, ISRO, the makers of the BrahMos missile, and even giants like Coal India. So yeah, this isn't just any company. It's a really trusted partner for massive national-level projects. All right, Section 2. And this, folks, is where the story gets really, really dramatic. We're talking about an incredible surge in orders that has put Premier Explosives right in the spotlight.
Just look at these numbers. Wow. From just under 400 crores back in March 2022, their order book has skyrocketed to nearly 1,000 crores by June 2025. That's more than a 150% jump in just a little over 2 years. This is exactly the rocket fuel we were talking about.
So where's all this growth coming from? Well, a massive 80% of their revenue is now being driven by that high-margin defense and space sector. The commercial side, it's still important, for sure, but it's a much smaller piece of the pie now. And this shift is absolutely key to understanding their strategy and, of course, their profitability. Now let's just focus on one single powerful number for a second, 2.4x. So what on earth does that mean? Well, here's the deal. Their confirmed orders are worth nearly 2.5 times what the company makes in an entire year. For any business, that is a huge indicator of revenue visibility and strong demand for the foreseeable future. It's a pretty powerful vote of confidence from their clients, Okay, so you have all these orders piling up. The next logical question is, can they actually deliver on all of it? And this brings us to their really aggressive expansion plans, which are all designed to meet this massive demand. To handle all that new business, they're planning something huge. They've gotten the initial green light for a new plant in Odisha, a project worth over 860 crores. Now, this isn't just a minor upgrade. We're talking about a massive, multi-phase investment to build up capacity for defense explosives and the raw materials they need. And you know what? They're not going it alone. They formed a strategic joint venture with a company called Global Munition. Now, Global Munition will hold the majority stake, but this partnership is really all about bringing in new expertise and capabilities so they can manufacture an even wider range of defense and aerospace products. Okay, so far it's been a story of just incredible growth. But, every rocket launch faces immense pressure. And this story is no different. We have to look at the pretty significant challenges and red flags that have started to pop up. And this question, it really cuts to the heart of the matter. Growing this fast is incredibly difficult to manage. And, as we're about to see, it has come with some very real and, frankly, tragic consequences. This is a really stark and somber reality. In late April 2025, a fire broke out at one of their factories in Telangana, and it tragically resulted in the loss of 3 lives. Then, less than 2 weeks later, government authorities ordered a complete halt to all industrial activities at that site. This isn't just a setback, it's a tragedy with an immediate and severe impact on their operations. And honestly, the concerns don't stop there. When you look at the bigger picture, you start to see other potential red flags. Their chief financial officer resigned in late 2024. Their cash conversion cycle, which is basically the time it takes to turn their investments into actual cash, is really high at 336 days, which can signal some efficiency issues. And on top of that, there was also some notable insider selling of shares.
The real-world financial consequences of that production halt were immediate and they were severe. Just compare the company's performance in the last 2 quarters. After a really excellent third quarter, the fourth quarter, ending in March 2025, saw a sharp drop in both sales and net profit. The disruption clearly took a very heavy toll.
So what we have here are two competing narratives, right? Explosive growth and ambition on one side, and some severe operational and financial risks on the other. So what does all this mean for the company's ultimate path forward? And believe me, the scale of their ambition is huge. After ending fiscal year 25 with 417 crores in revenue, they're now targeting 600 crores next year and a staggering 1,000 crores by 2030. That's more than doubling their current size in just 5 years. It's a really ambitious leap, especially given all the recent challenges.
And that leaves us with the final crucial question. The potential here is undeniable, right? It's backed by a massive order book, and it has national strategic importance. But the risks, from operational safety all the way to financial discipline, are just as real. So is this a rocket set to achieve a stable, high orbit, or is it destined for a much more volatile and unpredictable flight? That is the core uncertainty we're all left to consider.